Welcome to Mzansiverse TV, the channel that counts things down so you do not have to. Today, we are looking at a hypothetical so spicy it could be served at a Nando's in Pretoria. What would actually happen if President Cyril Ramaphosa fired DA leader and current Agriculture Minister John Steenhuisen? Buckle up, South Africa. This list is going to hit harder than load shedding on a Monday morning. Number 5. The GNU collapses faster than your Wi-Fi during Eskom maintenance. Coming in at number 5, the Government of National Unity, which, let us be honest, was already a bit wobbly, would fall apart so fast that South Africans would not even have time to tweet about it. The DA would storm out, the ANC would shrug, and Julius Malema would simply be standing in the corner saying, "I told you so," with the energy of a man who had been waiting 4 years for this exact moment. Somewhere in Sandton, a political analyst would spontaneously combust from excitement. Number 4. Every farmer in the Western Cape simultaneously calls talk radio. At number 4, within approximately 7 minutes of the announcement, every agricultural WhatsApp group in the country would detonate. John Steenhuisen is the agriculture minister, remember? The farmers of the Cape Winelands would put down their pinotage, the maize farmers of the Free State would stop staring at the sky, and every single one of them would call Cape Talk, 702 and RSG at the exact same time. The switchboard would collapse, Eskom would somehow be blamed.
Number 3. South African X would simply cease to function. Number 3. Elon Musk's little blue bird website would explode. The memes alone would power a small municipality. Within hours, a picture of Steenhuisen holding a single blue flower while standing in an empty field would go viral internationally. Someone in Germany would repost it thinking it was art. A philosophical debate about coalition politics would break out between a guy in Polokwane and a student in Stellenbosch, and somehow neither of them would be wrong. This is the number 3 spot because frankly it is already happening in some timeline. Number 2. Helen Zille would send the most alarming statement in human history. So close to the top spot. At number 2, Helen Zille, former Cape Town mayor, living legend of the opposition, and woman who has never once in her life used fewer words than necessary, would release a statement so long, so detailed, and so absolutely furious that it would be legally classified as its own political party. It would have bullet points, it would have subheadings, there would be a footnote referencing something Thabo Mbeki did in 2003. The DA press team would require 3 days of recovery leave. We respect it. And the number 1 thing that would happen, Cyril Ramaphosa would call a press conference and absolutely nothing would be resolved. And the number 1 thing that would happen, President Cyril Ramaphosa, a man whose relationship with decisiveness is best described as complicated, would call a national press conference. He would arrive calmly, he would smile, he would say the words, "Our democracy is strong." He would use the phrase "going forward" at least 9 times. He would reference the Constitution. He would thank John Steenhuisen for his service in the same warm tone you use when returning a library book. Then he would walk away. The journalists would have 12 follow-up questions, and South Africa would go to bed slightly more confused than when it woke up. Some things never change, and that is why it is number 1. Do you agree with our list? What would you add? Let us know in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell, assuming the electricity is on. Mzansiverse TV, we count things. That is our whole thing. No GNU coalitions were harmed in the making of this countdown.